This week, the World Mobile community got the news that they have been waiting for a long time. World Mobile is finally going to be listed on some exchanges. World Mobile had already launched a pre-sale this summer where they sold 10% of their 2 billion supply of WMT at a price of 20 cent USD. But a lot of major regions such as the US could not take part in this pre-sale. Mickey Watkins teased in his AMA in November that we would see a listing sometime in December, and he was true to his word. On the project's official Twitter page, they announced 3 different listings that will take effect on the 23rd and 24th of December, which I will go through now. The first exchange listing that they announced was Bitrue, and it will start trading on Bitrue on the 23rd of December. The second listing announced was for the MEXC Global Exchange, and the WMT USDT trading pair will be available from 2 o'clock UTC time on the 23rd of December. Also on the MEXC exchange, you will be able to do a bit of yield farming with your WMT tokens. And lastly, they announced that Bitmart will also be listing World Mobile token, and this will start trading on the 24th of December. These listings are not only great because they provide the existing community with the liquidity that they badly need, but it will also give a lot of exposure to all of these users that use these 3 different exchanges. I tried to count up the total combined number of users on these 3 exchanges, and it was over 20 million people. So that is a good bit of exposure for starters. Out of the 3 exchanges myself, I have decided to go with the MEXC Global Exchange. The sole reason for this being if I want to get involved in a bit of yield farming over the next few weeks. Now, I haven't used this exchange before, but I did find it quite easy to set up an account. The only word of warning I would say is I tried to go and buy some USDT with my debit or credit card, and the price is pretty crazy, so I actually didn't do it. If we have a look here, for example, if you wanted to buy 500 USDT, at the moment this would cost you €500. So the exchange rate is 1:1. But in reality, €500 should get you around 566 USDT. So if I went through with that transaction, I would be losing out on about $66. My solution to this was to buy it on Coinbase and then send it across from there. There were still some fees, but it was much cheaper. Another word of warning for trading on MEXC is that this project is going to be listed in their innovation zone, and they do have a warning here on their website saying as well that prices may move greatly for projects in this innovation zone, so please be cautious of those risks. The only price reference that we really have at the moment is that 20 cent USD that it was selling for in the pre-sale. But I was checking some of the Telegram groups just to get a feel for what people believe that it will start trading at tomorrow. People are already saying that it is listed on Bitrue at $1.25, and people are listing prices of around 75 cents up as far as $2 on this Telegram group. Logic would tell you even if it does start trading at a price of around $1 or $1.25, people who had bought during the summer at 20 cents will already be up 5 or 6x at that point. So a lot of them might be tempted to take their profits straight away. So it's going to be extremely risky to start trying to pick your entry point, so you're probably better off to dollar cost average in over a period of time. If we have a look at some other Cardano based projects to see how they have done since they've been listed, let's have a look at CardStarter here for example. As we can see here with CardStarter, there was a lot of hype and momentum at the start that drove up the price, but soon after that, when the volume started to fall away, so did the price. I wouldn't be surprised to see something like this also happen to World Mobile. Ardana is another one, so when it was listed it went up as high as $10.20, but since then it has started to drop consistently. This was over the same period when the whole market was sliding, so maybe we can't draw too many conclusions from that. But it is going to be very interesting to see how it plays out over the next couple of days. Once you can avoid trading too emotionally, I think most of us will come out of it pretty okay. So that's pretty much it for my video. It was just a short update on the World Mobile listing. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel.